Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be cutting up a loaf in front of everybody. This is a loaf from JLCCW, that's Jamie Lynn's Cupcake Confections and Wax. And this is one of the Dr. Seuss loaves that I ordered from her. I ordered this when she had her autism awareness sale. And this loaf is in the scent grape, melon ball fizz, and lemon pound cake. I'm sure you guys can't really see that. Let me just take it out of the package for everybody to see. It smells absolutely wonderful, and I'm sorry about the crinkling. So let me just get it out of the bag first. There, everybody can see it, and I will show you the label up close. It says grape, melon ball fizz, and lemon pound cake. This was the first time that I ordered from JLCCW, and I wasn't really sure what to order, what blends to use. I kind of stalked Kirby. Kirby is a big, not a big person. Sorry, Kirby. Kirby is a person who orders big from JLCCW. By the way, Kirby is a beautiful, beautiful lady. But anyway, she orders, and she has the most interesting blends that she uses. So I actually stalked her YouTube channel and looked to see, you know, what kind of blend she used for some of her orders, and I kind of based everything off of that. We kind of have similar tastes in scents, so I kind of just went with it. And this is the Dr. Seuss loaf. This is actually what it looks like. The colors really aren't showing up too well on the camera, but it is really, really bright. And I've never cut into a loaf before from JLCCW, so this is going to be my first time. I usually line my table with wax paper, but I did line it with just paper toweling for today. I didn't think it was a big deal. And then here are the bags that I am using. Just your basic lined bags, brown paper bags. They have a little twisty tie here on top that you can see, and what I like about these bags is they've got that opening there that you can actually see, you know, what's inside. So let me just adjust my camera here a little bit, and let me focus my surroundings, and let's get into this loaf. Okay, now I don't think I'm going to have any trouble popping this out. I'm just going to kind of loosen up the sides with my knife, even though I don't feel like I need to. What's really awesome about this loaf is right away I could smell every single scent from this loaf that I chose. So I get the grape, I get the melon ball fizz, and then I also get lemon, not necessarily lemon pound cake, but a lemon bakery note. It smells absolutely amazing. Here is the pan. It came out absolutely perfectly. No residue on the sides whatsoever. So let me put that to the side. And here is the loaf again that you guys can see. Really, really pretty. And I don't quite know how I'm going to do this as of yet. Let's see. Let's try to take the embeds out. Well, this one, okay. This one just kind of like broke in half, which that's fine because it's stuck in the middle. Oh, it smells so good. And I'm just going to, let me put the bag in the back here, and I'm just going to drop things in the bag as we go. And I do have two bags, as you can see, with labels, so I know what company it's from and what scent it is. Now let me try to get the cupcakes out, and these come out perfectly. So here is a cupcake. It came out perfect, and I am just going to stick it in the bag just because, you know, it's all the same scents combined. And here's the red one. I'm just going to stick that in the bag as well. And let me show you guys now the top. As you can see, that's what it looks like with the embeds out. Okay, so I think I'm just going to dig right into this. Usually what happens when I dig into it is the fluff kind of comes off. I don't know if you guys can see where the loaf starts, ends, and the fluff begins. There we go. So let's just cut into it and see what happens. Okay, so the fluffed off. And yeah, it's kind of a harder consistency of wax, but I am getting chunks here of the fluff, so you can see. And then the actual loaf is coming off in chunks as well. Some shavings, some chunks, which is fine. You know, her wax is a little bit harder, but it's not, okay, her wax is hard, but it's not as hard as some. I have had wax loaves that I've cut here on camera. I'm just going to try to take the fluff off. Oh, there the fluff came off. Okay, so we got the bottom. It's a solid piece of wax. And then we got the top, which is all the colors, and then like the fluffiness on the top. Anyway, okay, her wax is not as hard as Sassy Girl's, but not soft like Bon Savant Fray. Let's see. Who else's loaves are really soft? Victoria's Designer Creation. Her loaves are like butter. So it's not as soft as that, but then again, it's not as hard as like Sassy Girl. It's not as hard as Hearts and Tarts and Candles and Tarts and Hearts. So basically I'm just cutting into it and putting it in my bag. And I usually, with these bags that I have, these bags are kind of a smaller bag, so I use 2 bags per loaf. And this one is pretty much filled to the top. Let me get my little shavings here. And I decide with loaves that I have that are very, very hard, I always just use a kitchen knife. I always use a kitchen knife, and with the loaves that are softer, I use my Pampered Chef. What is it called? It's like a serrated blade that has like little kind of grooves in it. Now the bottom, just cutting the bottom alone, it's not that hard. I mean, it is, but like I said, it's not as hard as most. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of shake this down, and I'm going to close this bag up. So this bag is done. Okay, now let's do the next. So I cut these into 4 equal chunks, and I'm just going to cut it again into equal chunks. And these are about, I'd say, 1 ounce chunks. Perfect just to place in the warmer. You could use this as a blender. You could use this on its own. So this is actually easier to cut through than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have a lot of crumbly mess, but I'm pleasantly surprised that we don't. And this is going really fast, so I'm kind of happy about that. JLCCW is planning on reopening sometime in November. So my plan, which I will be off my wax ban by then, is to basically order possibly some winter scents. Not Christmas, because I feel like I probably won't get my order by Christmas. When she reopens, I mean, people go nuts. It's kind of like a Rose Girls type situation. So I would have to say that I would probably, you know, maybe do some peppermint, or just some winter scents, like I'm a seasonal melter. So that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching me cut up my loaf, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. By the way, I am seeing more and more people cutting up their loaves on camera, and I am loving it. I don't know why I like these videos. I just think that they're so interesting. I love seeing loaves by different vendors and how things work, and just love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.